The Reserve Bank Monetary Policy Committee will this afternoon announce its decision on interest rates, and the market is largely expecting a 25 basis point cut. This would be the second interest rate cut in 8 meetings, nearly 2 years, which has put the lending rate at 15-year highs. Let's take you to our business editor, Xolani Mbanjwa. He's in Soweto for us this morning to speak to those, particularly in the property sector, Xolani. I mean, we're saying that it's most likely that we'll see, or it's largely expected that we'll see a 25 basis point cut. But I think we're all holding thumbs that it might even be 50 basis points. I mean, is that even a possibility looking at how the MPC has decided in the past?
Good morning, Michelle. Indeed, it is a possibility that the Reserve Bank MPC could actually decide and vote for a 50 basis point cut, which would be an early Christmas present for South African consumers. Earlier on, we were with estate agents in the property market, and they were telling us that they too are actually waiting and holding thumbs with everybody else, that indeed they should at least, we should at least get a 25 basis point cut and not a hold, which is what is a possibility as well. We are now with car dealerships, and we've seen when it comes to cars and the trends in cars in South Africa, the Automotive Council has been sending reports each month. New car sales are low because of high interest rates. People cannot afford the cars that they want. Many people are surrendering cars. Many people are downsizing into second-hand vehicles. And this is where the market has been thriving. And this morning we are at EBK Auto Dealers. They are the guys who sell a lot of cars, at least 15 to 20 cars per day, and they are seeing that a lot of people are actually going for the second-hand vehicle market. And it's something that is quite important to note, that they too are hoping for an interest rate cut that is above 25 basis points this afternoon. I'm joined by Thabo Mababe, who is with EBK Auto Dealers. Thank you so much for your time. Let's talk about that. You sell a lot of vehicles to people who would have bought brand new cars, but your clientele wants second-hand vehicles because of prices and the interest rates.
Yes, you mentioned something very important, price. At EBK Auto Dealers, we sell price and service. You get buyers from as little as 30,000 going all the way up. But because of the way we price our cars below retail and trade value, people will always opt for EBK Auto Dealers simply because of price. It is tough. We do get countless applications on finance, but unfortunate majority gets declined because of how the major banks are strict upon that. But with that being said, obviously we strive on the cash deal purposes. I mean, we're selling 15 cars to 20 cars a day during the week. When you speak weekend on a Saturday, you're talking 30 units going up, only because of why that is the only opportunity for people to buy cars without having to hassle for it. So for us, we're not complaining, but obviously for those clients that we lose on finance because of the interest and being under debt review, I mean, you get a client earns 30K a month, but still doesn't qualify. And it's only because of, history, debt reviews, etc. But we do guide them in terms of getting those paid up letters, etc. But we are thriving on the cash deals. All right, people are buying more cash deals than anything else. And we do have now at least what they call motor data. Capitex helping a lot now with the clients that cannot afford the major banks. So the market is there. There's still room for growth. But yeah, we're looking at about 250 to 300 units a month that we do, just this branch alone.
Let's talk about the interest rates and how they would help in terms of the Reserve Bank this afternoon cutting the interest rate for your clientele. You think it would help definitely for more people to buy cars on finance? Because as you say, more people, when they fail on finance due to high interest rates and high cost of living, they prefer cash deals.
Yeah. It will double the units. For every second client that I've lost, it will all come back. I mean, it's an extra 100 units, I'm sure, I'd sell on finance in a month. just by cutting those interest rates. So it'd be a huge boost for a lot of clients. Understanding that it is a necessity now to have a vehicle. You know, they're moving around. Some jobs you cannot work without one. So it will be a major boost. It is something that I think the motor industry as a whole would appreciate greatly, because of these are inquiries that are coming for vehicles, and it's not people that can afford that are inquiring. It's people that can afford, but the system, unfortunately, the interest rate, it's against them.
Thank you so much for your time. A lot of people as well, Michelle, are surrendering their cars to second-hand car dealerships, just like this one, and cars are being repossessed. And it doesn't mean that those people have lost their jobs. They just can't keep up with the payments. So any reprieve on interest rates could help, and we've seen that the inflation has gone down from 3.8% to 2.8% year on year, just announced yesterday by Stats SA. That's going to hopefully play into the decision of the MPC later on this afternoon, which we're going to bring to you on Newzroom Afrika. Something that is quite important before the holidays, to know how our money is going to last, how long it's going to last. Back to you in studio, Michelle.
Yeah, just how far we can stretch every rand. Xolani Mbanjwa, thanks very much indeed. We all wait in anticipation of that MPC decision.